What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's doing well today. Before we start, please smash that like button. It really helps out and I really appreciate the support. We're with the Red Sea Reefer 350 today. Sorry I haven't posted any updates in the past 2 weeks or 1 week. Basically, just went back to work and had no time. And Waterbox build, we're waiting on a lot of parts and things like that. Let me show you guys the Waterbox. Guys, here's the Waterbox 7225. If you guys are new here, this is the Pro Clear version. This is not the Reef Ready version, so it's going to require a lot of work from my end to make it Reef Ready. I did this to save money. The Reef Ready version would have been $3,500 or even like $4,000 for everything. So I went with this tank, bought it during Blue Friday for $1,300 shipped. So the difference between this tank, the Clear Pro, and the Reef Ready is the silicone. You can see the silicone right here. It's clear. It's made for fresh water, or they intended for fresh water. The Reef Ready silicone is black from front to top, bottom to top, I mean, would be black. The back would be black for the Reef Ready, and you would have an overflow, a center overflow, and everything would be ready for plumbing and all of that. All you had to do was assemble everything. Now, I had my sump already, so I was debating to buy their stand or build my own. Ended up not fitting my sump, so the Reef Ready version, it has dividers in between, and I couldn't shove it in the sump, so I went with the DIY route. Over Christmas break, we built this entire stand bottom up, and this is how it's fitting. The sump, I think it's about 42 inches. It's from Trigger Systems. And I was able to shove in two 29 gallon breeder tanks. These are from Petco. You can get these on sale, $1 per gallon, $29 each. So what I was thinking was using one dedicated for water changes and the other for RODI top off. Now with the Red Sea Reefer 350, I have to fill a 5-gallon bucket every week just to have the auto top off system kind of top off to run the system. I'm tired of the bucket life. Even with the water changes, I would mix the whole bucket and then pour it through. But with a big tank like this, I think most of the guys, they're doing like brute trash cans. So every week they're pulling out that big trash can to mix and warm up the salt water and then do the water change. But yeah, I was able to shove in the 229 gallons right here. Everything fit perfectly, side to side and front to back. So over last weekend, I didn't film, but I ran an RODI line in the back right here. You guys can see that. So I believe the previous homeowner had a TV here. He had cable TV. It's just thankfully right behind the tank. Behind this wall is my backyard. So this way I could have my RODI unit in the backyard, filtering out the RODI water to these two tanks right here. And I could have all of my wastewater go to the grass and water the plants and everything. So that would eliminate my bucket life for the reef tanks. It's like every week I'm filling up that Home Depot 5-gallon bucket to fill up the RODI reservoir every week, and that gets old pretty fast. I'm excited to not do that anymore. But besides that, last week I ran this power strip right here. to get power to everything in the sump. And I have this board up here to kind of hide all of the power bricks and everything. Now, let me show you the Red Sea Reefer 350. With the Red Sea Reefer 350, I have this very nice manifold up here and hanging right here. You guys can see, excuse the mess right here. I haven't cleaned this up, and those feather dusters got in there somehow, and they're just populating in my pellet reactor right there. But these are 2 reactors from aquamaxx, and I was thinking about reusing this entire unit in the Waterbox 7225 build, but I decided to go another route. I'm just gonna build a new manifold. So we ordered 2 more reactors from Marine Depot, and I'm gonna be doing a hanging style. I'm gonna have the reactors hang right here. So we're gonna have to do a lot of measurements and figure all of that out. I ordered the reactors from Marine Depot. It came pretty quick. Now, where is it? When you get the reactor, I guess most people soft plumb these. All the reactor comes with is the barb fittings. I think this is 1/2 or 3/4 tubing, and then the other one where you can swap out, I think this is the 1/2 barb fitting. Now, to get everything hanging like this, it's pretty easy. I went to Home Depot earlier today and I got all of the pieces, and I wanted to share with you guys what is needed to get this reactor to be adapted for hanging like so. So let me pull the parts right now. This is the top of the reactor, and what I got was this piece right here. This is from Home Depot. You can find it in the conduit section. It's a threaded 1/2 inch adapter. So what you do is on the bottom there's a nut, and then this piece right here, this piece is threaded on one end, but the other end is slip, and it slips onto the center right here. What you do is you unscrew it off. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed right now. Unscrew it off, and you pop off the barb fitting. Now, you can find the rubber gaskets right here in the plumbing section as well. They'll sell like a whole bunch in the box. I don't have it right now, but I just want to show you guys how to convert this. You're gonna put a gasket on this end right here and on the other end. What you do is you unscrew this piece right here in the back. Once you have it off, you can pop off this barb fitting right here. You're gonna get the adapter, stick it through, and it's threaded on the other end, and screw this piece onto the adapter. That gives you the ability to PVC glue in your pipe up top right here. You would do the same to this piece right here. It's just a nylon nut. Just take it off. Do the same thing. But this is just a quick video on how to hang your reactors, but I'll do a more detailed video when the time comes. Right now I'm just waiting on a whole bunch of parts to get the doors up. I want to get that out of the way before we start having all of the sumps and the tanks kind of permanently placed in. So be sure to kind of stay tuned, and I'll have more detailed videos on the build and what we're gonna do with the Waterbox 7225. All right guys, that's it for this week. I'm gonna leave you with some shots with the piggies eating the nori here. Man, I want to talk about the yellow tangs. You guys aren't up to date with the news and everything. I guess Hawaii shut down all exports of fish in the Hawaiian waters there, and a lot of these yellow tangs come from Hawaii, and usually back then they were about 30 bucks each, maybe 60 if it's big, depending on the seller. But yeah, since the news hit that Hawaii shut down, all of the tanks now, they're like $100, $120. It's like price of gold. Reef gold. Hopefully with the ban it spurs on captive bred breeds, so we don't kind of take these fish out of the water and just throw them into our reef tanks. I know the Biota, there's a Biota brand where they kind of captively breed these yellow tangs right here, and it's similar to the clownfish. I think most of the clownfish are just captively bred now. Hopefully all of the yellow tangs and other tangs can be captively bred like them easily, but it's still kind of on the pricey side. Like, I think the captive bred guys are like over $100 as well. And with the fish caught from the ocean, not for sale anymore. I don't know where the industry is going to be heading. But anyways, I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.